He's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Golden State, Smith checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Watson comes in for Bryant. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Paul. And going back to international comparisons, Bargnani was keeping some pace with Nowitzki over his first 5 years. But that's when the injury bug laid into him, and that's not been the case.
You know, and Bargnani was really starting to play great on the offensive end, and defensively, he started to make an impact. But Nowitzki, on the other hand, just kept rising all the way to that true Hall of Fame status. Bargnani still searching.
Jordan kicks to Beverley. Feeds to Noah. Jordan inside. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Hornets trail by 8. The drive by Russell. It's hauled in by Watson.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
To the paint, here's Bargnani. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Bargnani's got 5 points in the quarter.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Wide open look. The shot is off.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Sullinger's checked in for the Hornets. Andre Robertson comes in for Austin Rivers. Ed Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Now, here is Russell. 7 points in the game. And there's the feed to Sullinger. With 1 on the clock. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 10. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here's Paul. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul is out there, Patrick Beverley. Then it's DeMarre Carroll, and it's Davis in at the 4-man position. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
To the inside, here's Roberson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Warriors leading by 4. And Beverly kicks to Davis. Golden State moving it around. Takes the three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
No problems knocking that one down. And it's 6 points for Jared Sullinger.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Sullinger the screen. Here's Russell. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Pass to Paul. Jordan against Embiid. Carroll for 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Russell against Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
Outside for Davis. To the paint. Here's Bryant. Here's Jordan. And easy 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And DeMarre Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That's his 1st foul.
That's his 1st personal foul.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Here's Embiid, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Russell passes to Sullinger. Fires from 14. The Warriors pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Carroll for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Charlotte making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Fast break. Here we go. And here they go. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Russell.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Paul, no one around him. That's short off the rim.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And Jordan sends it back. And with the ball out of bounds, Jordan touched it last.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, you might as well make those adjustments right away.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 6. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Sullinger dishes to Cauley-Stein. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Russell missing. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Hornets ball.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Sullinger. All sorts of time. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Warriors leading by 4. To the paint, here's Paul, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. Paul's been great. He's got 14 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down. Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Here's Sullinger. That's good. Sullinger's got 6 points in the quarter.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
It's Jordan on the wing. The 9-foot shot. Jump shot is good that time. Here's Russell.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Sullinger. It's rebounded by Paul.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Shot's good by Kobe.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Sullinger with the bucket.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 8. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point, if it's over, it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
Bryant. No good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road.